Hi guys, this like what I'm going to tell you is next is like crazy. Now I just wanted to come on and tell you a little bit about a reading that I did earlier today with one of me followers who's followed us for quite a while. I'd actually read her in an indoor bowling arena in Glasgow a few months ago. But obviously she'd booked, like, I'd read her in the audience, but she'd booked us for a FaceTime reading, like a video call. But I don't record FaceTime readings because I didn't like to risk them, you know what I mean? But when people have booked in with us. But you want to see this, like, honest to God, like, of all the readings I've done, and I've done some amazing readings, this, like, what I'm going to tell you is next is, like, crazy. Even I found it crazy. And, well, we'll call her Beth. Her name's Elizabeth, but she's called Gangster Granny, like, when she follows us on TikTok. But I didn't know what I was talking about. And I certainly think she didn't know what she was talking about. Like, I was talking about neither. But she'd lost her son, right? Without going into loads of detail, she'd lost her son. And she says to us, she says, Stephen, do you know there's only two mediums, like clairvoyants, who's brought my son through? You being at one, and the other one is, this is how crazy it is, right? Because the other medium that she was talking about, he's very famous in the clairvoyant world, right? And I'd actually read some of his books. I struggle to read them, but I read some of his books. God, it must have been about 12 years ago, maybe it's even longer, before I actually started this spiritual journey. I've actually met him as well in Durham. Actually, that's the photo of him, right there, right where I met him in Durham. And I look up to him quite a lot, like, for what he's achieved in life. And he has been a pretty much a good inspiration for helping me as well, which I found crazy. But obviously Beth didn't understand. Like, I didn't see her now, she didn't realise, but she went, well, this guy here anyway, she says, he's called Gordon Smith, right? And he's brought a few books out, a fair few books, and which I've read. And I've got a signed book of his as well now. But anyway, I was like, really, like, thinking, God, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on par with this guy. And but anyway, I'd read her today, right? And she'd lost a lot of her all of her photos of her son, and a lot of possessions that of her son's in a house fire. Like, terrible time. So I read it today. Honestly, this is crazy. What I'm going to show you is next. Anyway, I'm reading her and I'm talking about her, and I could see him as well, which is very unusual, but I could actually see him before I drew him. And I said he used to have spiky hair, and he used to always go and get his hair done, and she said, oh, I loved his hair and all that. He, like, you know, a ladies' man. And anyway, like, I started talking to her about him being buried, and I said there was something about a tree or a branch, like, going over his grave, sorry. And I says, I didn't know. I says, I just keep seeing this big branch. Like, I says, the headstone, I know it's a common colour, like black, like headstone, but that's what I could see, like, with a curved edge. And I says, but I keep seeing this tree branch, you know. And anyway, she never said anything about it, and now we were talking about other things. And then she went, the thing is, she went, like, the headstone, she went, what I done was, like, I thought it was just like an engraved, like, you know, like a gold sort of design of, like, a tree, like the tree of life. And she said, oh, like, I've got, like, a tree branch, like, going up and around the side of the headstone. In my vision was that it was, like, you know, an engraved photo of it. And anyway, I says, I was just talking about, like, a tree branch going over, like, the grave, like, with a tree. Could it not be that? And she went, actually, it might be, you know. Can I show you a photo of the headstone? Let me show you a photo of this headstone. I'll show you it on my screen, because this is the actual message, like, of her. Like, that's the actual message, right? But I'll show you it properly on the screen, right? Which is going to be there now. Now that, right, what you're looking at, and I'll show you the full photo of it now, so have a look now. And you can hear my voice still. But you know, if you have a look round, like, that, I've never ever seen an amazing headstone as nice as that in my life. I don't know if any of yous watching us have. Feel free to leave a comment. But that's like, when I'm seeing, I can see a branch. Like, obviously she didn't really click on what I didn't know. I was just seeing what I was getting, like, put into my head. But when she showed me, right, so when she showed me that photo, I was like, that is crazy. Because, like, I've just described his headstone, because all I wanted was to give her unanimous doubt, like, at all whatsoever, that her son was there. And I'm sure she's going to put comments, like, she will put a comment, wouldn't you? I know you'll have put it already, in this video, like, about the reading that she's had with us. But, like, that, to me, was just absolutely crazy. There's also a comment that she put on, which I'm going to show you now, just here. I might have it on the big picture, but I'm going to show you this comment now here. What she'd said about us as well, which was so nice. But it was just like, I just felt as if I needed to tell her that her son's all right, and that she's that he's with his nana, who spoiled him to bits as well, which is Beth's mum, which is there. Look, because I drew a mum on her chest. And then if you look now, that's a photo of them side by side, which she sent me after, right? Then this is the photo of her son, and that's the photo of her son side by side as well, which I'll put on like the big picture so you can see it all properly. So I'm going to disappear now, so watch. I mean, look at that. I mean, honestly, right? I got a shock as well, you know, guys. Like, that really shocked me as well. Enough that I've actually, like, stopped everything I'm doing and all the messages I need to answer, like, because I've got a website up and running now, which is stephenblackclairvoyant.com, which has got all of my shows, anything you need to know about me, like whether it's any of the services I provide, whether it's for private reading, FaceTime readings, which is all I do, or if you want to book tickets for a certain show that I'm going to be coming to, everything is on that website above my head right now. So if you just want to like, anything you need to know about me, visit that website. And obviously it's got all, like, my links and everything and videos and stuff like that. I mean, it's took a long time. I mean, the guy, Jason, well, I class him as a friend of mine now, Jason Savage, he's the one who's made that website for us. And I tell you what, I can't recommend him enough. He's put things on that website that, like, I hadn't even thought of. It's like if you bought, like, a really exclusive, nice, like, posh car, and you'd, like, sort of, it's got, like, heated steering wheels and, like, really, like, nice things that you wouldn't expect to have until you, like, sit in it. That's what the website was like. I was like, he put things on the website, I was getting like, I never even thought of that, but, like, what a good idea. Honestly, if you ever need a website, like, www.wombatcreative.co.uk. Get in touch with him, because he is, like, unbelievable at making websites. Like, I can't thank him enough for what he's done. But check it out. But Beth, as you're watching now, thank you so much for allowing me to make this video and show everyone how amazing that your reading was for you and your son. And I just really sincerely hope this from the bottom of my heart. I hope it's brought you comfort, and I hope you can now move forward with your life as best as possible and start pushing yourself. And thanks to every one of you for watching. Please give us a follow and make sure you leave a comment, because your comments and your follows makes me want to make more videos for you, because I know people are watching them. But anyway, I'll catch you all later, right? So take care, guys, and thanks for watching.